I've been in Monaco, I've been in Nice, I've been in Cannes.
We need to consume this tiramisu.
It's kind of cool. It's huge.
It's 13.
I'm a cool guy with cool hair.
The art of changing the rooms.
So I really enjoyed the whole project.
His name is Santos, my name is Anton.
Hello, Arsen.
I don't like it here.
Let's come.
Like it's just the middle of the yard, Roman yard.
And we are going.
Hey everyone, Arsen is here. And as you may know, we started answering to your questions in our episodes, so please don't be shy, go to the link in the description and you can ask your question and we will answer as soon as it is possible in our next episodes.
Today I'm going to tell you something that I think is worth talking about. We are going to talk about the timetable preparation, and exactly that is going to happen on a really bright example of mine that happened lately to me. After the project in Rome, we had only 1 week gap to another project in Prague, and we needed to create a timetable, create a program from the stretch during 1 week. And today exactly I am walk you through all the process of the creation that program, how we did it and how we used our time, because the program was not the only thing that we were handling.
Usually participants are really shy to talk about their emotions. That's why we are organizing this activity, which is called Circle of Kindness, when participants can express their appreciation to other participants. Me as a facilitator, I'm always positively emotional about everything that is happening. I see how people take that appreciation, how they give it. And of course, that is creating a really warm atmosphere.
Tap the shoulder of the person who made this training course special. And close your eyes. Tap the shoulder of someone who helped to solve your problems during this project.
No one, yes, absolutely no one was helping me.
This is breaking the fourth wall. So today is 16th of February and this vlog is from 2 months ago. This is the gap between those vlogs.
David has ordered tiramisu for us, but we got bad news. It's written that we need to consume this tiramisu only 1 hour after it arrives. Can you imagine how disappointed we are?
As you know, our timetable is quite intense. So today we can be in Rome, the second day we might be in Prague, and the other day we might be in Chisinau, for example. And we need to be prepared for this kind of intense timetable. So sometimes when we are getting such kind of tasks which requires us to be focused, to use our time as efficient as possible, we are not losing time, we are not panicking, but the only thing that we are doing is focusing on the task.
So I've been to Rome twice in my life already, and I think it's kind of a touristic city. There's not that much things to see there. There is Colosseum, and it's kind of cool. It's huge. So for the one time to just go to see all of the landmarks, it's super cool. It's super nice. But to visit it one more time for a week, I don't think that it's a cool idea. So all of our team members went to Rome, and I decided to stay in Berlin. Berlin because I'm still working on the other job as well, and I have a lot of hackathons, I have a lot of events and things to prepare for upcoming training courses as well.
The next question is from Rustam Kadyrov, who is asking if he needs visa before applying or only after selection. Well, you don't need to have visa before applying. We are going to support you during your process of getting your visa, and we are going to make the full support also after you applied for visa, because sometimes the but the visa process can take a long time. And we're also supporting our students how to get in touch with some officials and how to make this process as efficient as possible.
And finally, we are going home. Sometimes it can seem that we are living a really cool life. We are traveling all around, we are visiting different countries, but sometimes you really miss that feeling of home. When you come back and everything is really predictable. When you know that the second floor is yours and the plate, the bed, everything is yours. So yes, and I am one of the people who is sometimes missing that stability.
So the first thing that I started asking myself, what this group actually needs, what they need to learn after that 1 week, and how the topic of our training course is going to affect their youth work. Because all of the participants of our training courses are youth workers who are working with the real youth in their communities. And of course, we are basing our training course on the needs and expectations of them. So we make sure that everyone after that training course will feel that, yes, at least they learned something that they're going to deliver to young people. If setting the plan of my work, what I needed to do and what I was about to complete, it was the following. So I needed to create the timetable that was corresponding to the needs of youth workers that are going to participate to our training courses. I was about to conduct some of the organizational meetings before the training course to make sure that everyone feels heard, and of course they know about all the logistical practicalities about the training course and don't feel lost whenever something is going wrong. Of course, we also receive a lot of questions. We needed to address them timely, and these meetings are really cool event that we are using for this. And of course, the last thing is the preparation. It's not enough to create the program. It's not enough to collect the activities and make the energizers and the activities that are going to fit to the training course, but also to collect information that is going to be relevant and useful in the sphere of youth work.
So while guys were away in Rome, I wasn't spending my time doing nothing. I created 5 websites for our network, and as you may know, we have the network of NGOs all across the Europe called Copernicus Berlin Network, such a name, and it's a very fancy one. Arsen already seen it. We are the main one. We're in Berlin, and for each of the branches we made separate websites. Oh, here is Thais. Hello Thais, I hope you will see that. And we have 5 of those websites. We have completely different layouts, styles, logos, images, descriptions, functionality, all the things, even the new website for Copernicus Yerevan. And tomorrow we are going to have, yes, that's my favorite one. And tomorrow we are going to have a call with the owners of all of the branches, with Copernicus Napoli, Copernicus Chisinau, Copernicus Yerevan, and we are going to discuss what we can do further. Besides the websites, why we gathered, why we are here, why we're doing all those things. We will discuss tomorrow.
now we have our network. And as far as we already have some of the organizations in our network, we decided that we are going to have monthly meetings with them, which is really cool for our experience as well, because we are going to learn how to deal with different kind of obstacles in different kind of places.
I really love the new idea which we are doing, the new project which we're developing is the network of NGOs all across Europe, the Copernicus Berlin Network. And as you may guess from the name of it, the Copernicus Berlin is the main NGO in the whole system. So, and from my perspective, I'm doing a lot of IT work, IT stuff there, and recently I started to develop my own website builder for our partners because we really want to see great websites, we really want to see great IT infrastructure, not only in Copernicus but also in our partnering NGOs.
Maybe you have seen in the YouTube that we're filming vlogs, so with that purpose I'm filming our meeting.
I'm part of Copernicus Berlin, volunteer and event coordination. Well, that's pretty it from my side. Thank you.
My name is Arsene. We've met with each of you on different projects last year. From each project, my responsibility got higher in Copernicus Berlin. At this point, the social media is being provided. Is being controlled mainly by my side, also the content creation.
I'm not sure if I need to present myself. All of you know me. As far as I remember, my name is Alex. I'm a cool guy with cool hair, working in Copernicus Berlin for a while and doing a lot of IT things. I'm also working as a backend developer, not that long, since not that long time ago. I'm very positive.
I'm Thais. I am from Brazil actually, but I am also Italian. I've been to 2 training courses with Copernicus Berlin, and now I'm part of Copernicus Napoli.
Hello everyone, I am Bogdan. I'm originally from Republic of Moldova. I'm also a software engineer, like Sasha is, Alex. Currently, I am the head of IT for Copernicus Chisinau and Copernicus Sevilla.
Hello guys, I'm Pablo. I'm from Spain originally. We are representing Copernicus Sevilla, which is an organization that focuses on financial education for youngsters. And we are very excited to move forward with this project. And I think it has a lot of potential.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
And this is where the ideas to extend our community is going to be discussed, and mostly the ideas from different places in this world are going to talk about the same initiatives and new projects.
And because I had the opportunity to go to Nice and to Cannes and to Monaco and to Côte d'Azur in France for several days, we decided to film the reactions for many vlogs at the same time. So it took us literally 3 hours to do so in the evening before the departure. And the next day in the morning, I was already in France. Just to say hi, to congratulate us, to wish all of the good things for the new year.
Well, as you can see, I have just started to design our new training in Prague. So that is the timetable. As you can see, that's like almost fully empty. I have just started designing that. So I have draft, which I need to put in here. By itself, training is promising to be really nice, because I really like the topic of conflictology in general, and the youth participation there is quite important. I will keep you updated about the developments and the progress in program drafting. Of course, we are going to have some discussion upon that. We will show you everything in details. Yeah, and for now, see you.
Let's go to our main part, and that is timetable. I will say that Copernicus Berlin is really responsible about the knowledge about the Erasmus Plus, about the training course, what kind of education is that, etc. So we are dedicating the first part of our first day to telling participants some basic information about the training course, about Erasmus Plus project, and why this project is possible, so etc. And of course, we are doing such important thing as team bonding and icebreaker activities that help participants to create a group. We are making them to learn each other's names. We are making them to talk to each other, because sometimes it's so difficult to break the ice. And of course, sometimes it's so boring to listen so many presentations about Erasmus Plus, about the training course overview, etc. We are talking about Youth Pass as well. Yes, and we are creating kind of motivation. So that's a great tip. If you would like to get a tip about the information. So sometimes during Erasmus Plus project you cannot do everything in a playful way. Of course you can, but still, if you would like to see the proper results, sometimes youth workers who have enough experience in playing, etc., sometimes also would like to have some presentations. And it's difficult to keep their attention on the presentation and the whole topic of it. That's why there is a tip for it. We are creating kind of motivation for them to know more about such things. So what we do? In the end of those presentations, we are creating Kahoot. Kahoot is about the presentation, about interesting facts that happen. So we are mixing everything up, so participants learning without even noticing that they're learning. And that is a great tip, because sometimes participants are coming to the training course and they are expecting some lectures, or they are expecting playing too much. So youth work and training courses for youth workers are mostly about mixing all of them. So at the same time they think that it's serious, but at the second time they also understand that they are here to do everything in a joyful way. You probably don't know, but by my first education I am international relations specialist. And of course we decided to do one training course which will be specified in conflictology. That is really important topic now, especially in everyday life, not only in political point of view. So I was preparing the program for our upcoming training course in Prague. I really enjoyed the process, and we will see how it will go, because I'm really curious if it is going to work out, because the program by itself is promising to be really innovative and interesting.
So I had a childhood dream which was influenced by the movies, I would say. Emily in Paris as well. I guess Sylvie she has a husband there. Finally, I got the spare weekends in Berlin where I don't need to do anything, and I decided to buy tickets to Nice for 4 days, and I just flew there without any hesitation. I just went straight to Nice, and it was amazing. It was one of the best trips in my life. I was having so much fun there. That was cool. I love it. That's the best place in the world.
What kind of experience do you have in youth work? Great. Thank you very much. And about the expectations about the training, so something special probably. Okay, nice to hear. Thank you very much. Do you remember our training course in Rome? When we were meeting with our participants, we were telling them about the practicalities of the training course. This time is happening the same. But at first, it was a bit difficult for me this time, because I was the only one who is the facilitator, trainer and organizer in one phase, so I needed to deal with all of that kind of myself. Okay, thank you. I will talk about, I will reflect on some of your expectations while you are going to. Okay, so talking about the practicalities connected to the timetable, bring with you to the training course and what is nice to hear. And what about your expectations about the training course?
Hi everyone, today it's a short video from my room and I want to show you how I'm working, how the vlogs are being recorded, edited and so on. This is my working space in room. I just want to show you quickly what is going on the Premiere Pro, the program, the software that I'm using. I just wanted to show you how many projects do we have, and this is, for example, the vlog 53rd. I have this small SSD driver which is very small. This is like around like 2 terabytes or even less, maybe 1 and 7, and I have all vlogs here that I'm gathering, that I'm collecting, and you may see all the not announced vlogs. So these are starting from here. These are the vlogs that you haven't seen. This is the 2026 vlogs. For example, today is 21st of February. I'm not sure when you are going to see, for example, this one, but for you to understand, let me show you. This vlog was recorded just like a week ago in Rome, and this is how it looks like. Actually, the laptop is not very powerful for bigger projects like this one, because, for example, this is recorded on 4K camera 60, which is pretty heavy. It weighs around like it's 13 just for the 8 minutes video, and also another one like is 11 gigabytes. But this is the type of content that we want to share with you. So please follow us on YouTube channel, follow us everywhere on our social media, because we're working very hard to show you all the results that we have here. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, saying secretly, but the thing is that right now I'm commenting all the moments that happened today. So for you to understand, we were always commenting such things that were somewhere in the past, but now we're commenting the moments that happened just today, a few hours ago. Hamburg or Monaco?
Hamburg. Oh, I would say Monaco for sure. It's because of the I mean, it's easy because of the climate. In Monaco, it's much warmer there than Hamburg at the same time. Because I was in Hamburg like several weeks ago, and it was like freezingly cold. And in Monaco, it was like plus 20 degrees, and you could get a sunburn, like, because of you're just walking on the street in Monaco. You can get the same in Hamburg, obviously. In winter, I mean. that's the coolest part about it.
While preparing presentation, of course, I was trying to use different methods of doing that. There is not only one method when you are preparing the presentation, when you are telling the presentation, and people get the knowledge afterwards, they do something. There are different kind of knowledge. So there is a simulation, there is debates, there are quests, there are learning-based approach, which is really interesting for me and I really like it. And I tried to use all of them inside. So if you take a look on the program, you will see that it it is kind of collection of different approaches of youth work that people can use. So I used simulation as well as debates. I used learning-based approach. Of course, I also used some of the project-based learning, etc. So that means that participants didn't get bored of one approach. So yeah, if you take a look on the timetable itself, you will see that we also try to keep the amount of breaks during the training course. So that means that, by the way, we have that interesting thing that we are starting 30 minutes later and give the participants time for networking, because they are youth workers which are coming also for networking, which actually are really important for them. So the 30 minutes are for them to make intercultural exchange and network. And then during the day they have a lot of breaks during which they can have a lot of rest actually. Of course, we don't make it too much because sometimes they can be destructive for participants as well. So we try to keep the balance. If you look also closer to the last day, here we dedicate some of the activities of bureaucracy. Let's say we are telling about the youth pass, what are the key important things. And by the way, again, it's a really big specific of our organization. We make them to fill the youth pass every day. So after each of the days, they are filling in what kind of skills they got, etc., which is really effective. And the last day, we are dedicating the time not only for bureaucracy and important stuff that they need to do, for example, the dissemination, survey, youth pass, etc., but also we understand that it's the last day of the training course, so participants are kind of emotionally attached to each other, so they need to express their appreciation, their good emotions, etc., to the people with whom they were working. And we have that nice activity which is called Circle of Kindness. I'm sure that you have heard about it. And people during that activity usually feel like it's a really natural finish of the training course. So we also put it there. Of course, before adopting the final version of the program, it is changing a lot, and this program was not an exception. We changed a lot, we made it even during the training course, because you also need to be flexible enough to have that space for improvement, make it as personalized as possible for the group that you are working with. And about the training itself and the process of that training, you are going to find out in the next vlog, so you will find out how the whole program, the whole preparation, if it worked out or it didn't. So you will find out, did the participant like the activities that they did, or probably they stayed dissatisfied, because that also sometimes happens. So yeah, keep updated and stay in touch. And another question is from Aygerim Sadikova, who is asking if she needs to know German to study in Berlin or English is enough. Well, it depends on the study program that you are having. If we are talking about Copernicus Berlin is not requiring you to know only German. That means that you can know either German or English. So English for Copernicus Berlin is enough to study in Germany, because there are a lot of study programs in Humboldt, Freie, HWR, Potsdam universities that are offering us places, spots where students can learn, so you can just study in English. That's enough. And another question is from Anna Kraus. So she would love to see a video about student life in Berlin, maybe dorms, libraries, universities. Well, Anna, you need to search in our Instagram, because we already have such video. There, me and my colleagues from summer semester showed all the libraries, all the universities which are around there. If I'm not mistaken, we did it 1 year ago in June. So yeah, go there, double check it and you will find all the information about that.
Well, thank you very much for your questions. It was a really big pleasure to read all of them, to answer to all of them, and we really hope that the next ones are going to be even more. Please go to the link in the description. It's the first one, and you will see a form that you can fill and submit your questions for our episodes to be answered.
I was going to order room service to set you leave.
So, we're in Cannes right now. Oh, and you can hear the bells. I'm not sure if you can hear them. And now it's already sunset. It's my pre-last day on Côte d'Azur. And just look at this sunset, oh my god. I think that life in Europe, life with Copernicus Berlin, I love it very much because it's very beautiful. Like 1 month ago, I've been in Hamburg, I've been in Yerevan, I've been in Berlin, I've been in Monaco, I've been in Nice, I've been in Cannes, and I've been in Prague. By the way, some spoilers. So that's wow. I love such lifestyle, and I also can work remotely, and that's the best part about my job. That I can close all of the tickets, I can write the codes whenever I want, so I can just go anywhere I want in Europe, and that's the coolest part about working with Copernicus Berlin. And I brought some souvenirs, I brought some gifts.
So it was really interesting.
Okay, Eddie, send your energy to me. Okay, I'm gonna send it to Syuzi.
How can someone know the object? Sometimes you say no, sometimes you say yes to it, yeah?
Wonderful place.
Yeah.